Welcome back, guys. We're watching Outlander. This is episode 11. They're really doing it.
Giver of all spiritual grace, bless in thy name.
Wow.
So these persons may surely perform and keep the vow and covenant betwixt them made.
Claire Elizabeth, to love and to cherish. Until.
With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
Oh, and she has her ring there. Wow. Claire has worn 3 rings from 3 different men who just love her in some way. Yeah, I would be in that bed all day, every day, for who knows how long. With the airplane. That's weird, connection to his grandfather. Oh, fuck.
He did say being married. He isn't now, I suppose.
No, I wouldn't have asked to marry you otherwise.
He never has asked me to marry thee.
I didn't. Are you sure?
Perhaps thee should finish telling me about not being married before we go any further.
Her name is young Hawaii, but I called her Emily.
Why did you go through with it?
Yeah, that's gonna be
Isabella's
confusing
been dead
for him.
like her.
No, on the contrary. I have a great deal of respect for her character and her abilities as a physician. But she is a rebel. And by tying your name to hers, you've put that very name in jeopardy.
James Fraser was my friend.
I thought he was gonna tell him the truth.
He loved his wife more than anything in this world. I owe it to him to protect my dear boy. I have all that I shall ever need.
Failed again. And sometime after that, she lost the second. That I learned the son Emily had bore after I left was mine. I couldn't take him with me. He is my joy, but not mine, Therese. With my whole soul, I choose you.
I do love thee.
Good. I'm glad she took him because, God, not everyone, but so many people we have past. Life is very complicated. It's not cookie cutter as much as some people want it to be that way. It's not. What? Is it the ether? Please don't. No. I knew it. No, Claire, please don't start this. Or wait, what's going on? Claire, come on.
Blood of my blood.
Someone has to walk in, right?
Do you see how small a thing death is between us? When my body dies, my soul will still be yours.
Do not.
Nothing is lost, Sassanai. Only changed.
And he's grieving too. Yeah. No.
I will not mourn him alone tonight.
Whoa. Whew.
Not mourn him
goodness. Whoa. That was... I don't think they had sex. Wait, did they? I mean, they were really drunk and completely... they're in not the right mindset, obviously, because of what's going on. So... what a freaking transition. That guttural scream to
I
this.
thought I must have dreamt that. How long has it been since you were with a woman? If you don't mind me asking.
15 years. I do apologize.
For what?
I'm afraid I was not very,
Gentle.
gentlemanly.
No, but I wasn't being very ladylike myself. Besides,
The people who are overhearing this.
You, I think.
Oh my god, all this scratching
Wait.
on his chest. Oh my god.
Mysteries.
Does this happen in the book? Book
suppose
readers?
mine-
Because
all three
I'm sure it's
Mine
super hot
matches
in the book.
been rather unconventional.
Maybe not. Maybe it's awkward. I mean, it's so funny because I hate to admit this, but I've literally had like hopes this would happen. It's such a fucked up thing, but I've literally had like this fantasy, you know? I mean, he's just,
What happens now?
he's gorgeous.
Think of the deer.
Plus, Jamie's gonna be fine.
Fine.
There's no way that he's really dead.
Tell Jem the Spaniard brought it.
What are you doing here?
I came for you, Hen,
What?
and for the gold. He isn't in the past, if that's what you mean.
Jem's scarf at the stones. You set that up.
Oh, well, I couldn't have Mr. Mackenzie mucking up my plans. Eh? Don't worry about me, Jem. He's
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
I call the shots now, Gov. Three of us, we're gonna get on a plane.
Oh my god.
Like one big happy family, we'll go to America, wherever the Spaniard is. And once the gold is in my hands, you and Jem will be free.
no one's coming to help you.
Oh no. Like Roger's just gonna be there this whole time. Oh god, she's gonna have to go through the stones. Oh, this is a whole mess.
Why don't you pour me a glass of wine too, eh, Gov?
This is
Yeah.
so messed up.
Toast our good fortune.
She's gonna have to take her children through the stone. Ooh. But what about Jem? We don't know where he is.
It's nice to see you up and about. Back to class.
I'm just so thankful that she chose the other option. She didn't take the ether. She did not take her life. She just sat in her pain and felt it. Yeah, he just lost both of
wasn't
his
with that.
fathers at the same time, pretty much.
It's as if I've lost two fathers.
I don't feel like the future is my time anymore.
Mm.
Jamie and I, we built our life here. We wanted to be part of creating this new nation.
Yeah, it's time for Bree and her whole family to come back and everyone just be in this time together.
That you'll be well enough to set sail for England in a few weeks.
Oh,
And not
he
a
doesn't want
moment
to
too
go.
soon. As I'm
'Cause
hearing
now he's
that,
in
I'm
love.
taking over from General Howe.
I intend to write to my father and tell him that I will remain in America. With Mercy.
Mm.
We wish to be wed.
I beg your pardon.
I was hoping you might also write him on our behalf.
May I speak to you privately?
Respectfully, your lordship, this is my home.
Yes.
Any discussion you wish to have in regards to my future, you may have in front of.
I will not write to my brother. The one thing marriages of this sort...
Between the races, and the General Assembly is
It's
considering
crazy
a new law
how
that
it
will-
used to be.
impossible, madam. Viscount Asher, son of the Duke of Partler. He will not engage in a marriage. Secret.
But you just
You return
did.
to England and do your duty. To your title and to your father's name.
My duty is to the woman.
I've never known you to act the fool, Henry.
He's not acting a
Don't start
fool.
I've never have taken you for a bigot.
Right. It's like, hello.
Protecting my nephew from a grave error of judgment.
Mercy Woodcock is a free woman. She's honourable and largely responsible for keeping Henry alive.
What troubles me is that the lady is a widow of a traitor to the crown.
Did you not just marry the widow of a traitor? Someday people will be free to marry whoever they choose. And it's people like them who usher in the change.
Sacrificing themselves to be martyrs to a cause.
Yes. It has to happen.
Would you not have sacrificed everything for love? How could you of all people wish that on your nephew?
Right.
When a woman that he loves wants to spend the rest of her life with him.
Because I know what it is, madam, to have your love be a crime. To live in fear of discovery and of violence.
I understand where he's coming from because he lives that experience. Like, Claire's not living that experience. It's good. It's a good point. But it is his nephew's choice.
You don't have to love me, you don't have to share my bed, but you must decide will you be my wife? Forget about the whispers and what people may think. You and I must survive. All we have is each other.
I don't believe it. That's it. Is it no? The military jacket, I mean, as you described it.
We're looking for someone. I believe that jacket may have belonged to him.
Fine, be gone.
But didn't we find him?
Oh, gosh.
Davis? Abraham?
Oh, no.
Just I can't shake the feeling that it's all connected somehow. That it's all predestined.
I'm just like, there's so many things happening and I love it, but goodness, it's emotional and crazy, and the freaking Brianna and Rob Cameron and okay, good. She's always just so beautiful, and all the gowns she's worn throughout the seasons in this one is beautiful. Aww. Claire. Beautiful.
Hand, go ahead.
I'm a rebel. Working as an American agent in the guise of a captain in His Majesty's
No, are you?
Why are you telling me this?
Because you are a rebel yourself. It was I who warned Lord John about your imminent arrest for treason.
What is it?
It's a note from Colonel Graves. I wonder if...
Oh my God.
Sorry, Your Lordship.
Oh my God. Of course. But what now? What happens now? Oh. Oh my gosh. And then the witness who saw them get married said, oh my God, what's going on? She's kissing this random man?
There it is.
No.
My blood.
Gosh, imagine if she took her own life.
Enterprising captain took advantage of an easterly wind. My luggage was on board. I was there.
Okay.
To break up such a joyous reunion, but your son is due home shortly.
William?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh! Oh no! He heard!
James Alexander Malcolm Mackenzie Fraser.
Oh my God.
And who the bloody hell am I?
Oh no.
You are a stinking papist.
Oh.
And your baptismal name is James. It's the only name I had a right to give you, and I'm sorry.
God damn you, sir. I don't want your name. I don't want anything of yours. You knew, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh no.
You lied to me.
What is the meaning
Get back, I say. One more step. And he's a dead.
What the hell? Everything is happening like at the same time. She's like, that's my man. That's my crazy man. What the hell? I should have turned off my subtitles because it had in subs, Jamie says Claire. Oh, what the hell? And I say that in all positivity. That was just intense. What a crazy, crazy, crazy episode. There were so many emotions. I'm just like, oh my God, what the heck? Rob Cameron, Jem's not, they never went through the stones. It was a setup. Roger's back in time, but even further back. And he's in Scotland. And Claire is in Philadelphia in a different time. Jamie was supposed to be dead. Claire and John got married, had sex, or made love, whatever you want to call it. And then William finds out that it's all been a lie. Jamie is his actual father. This was like Days of Our Lives type, like drama. That was crazy. Oh, I don't even know what to say. There's so many amazing moments in this episode. Like, I'm rooting for Henry and Mercy. I love what's going on there, and it's so funny. I'm like forgetting, like, oh yeah, that was illegal. Interracial marriage was illegal. It's just crazy because I'm the product of an interracial relationship. Everyone I know, my children are. So for me, it's like, what? And I'm like, oh, right. This was a long time. It's just so crazy how things change, but it's not so far away, to be honest. But for me, it's just like my whole family is all mixed up, so it just doesn't even like dawn on me sometimes. Or as other people, it might be more, they might be more aware of, oh, that's interesting. They're a different raised couple, or that the kids are this and that. For me, it's never been, because I grew up that was the norm, that was common. And Claire's so right that to make change, there had to be couples like them to prove their love and to be martyrs. It's like, it's so sad, but to be a martyr for what you believe in, for love, for what's right, is like the theme of history. And it reminds me of the episode in, well, maybe it was season 4. It was when Roger came. Let's see. I think it was episode 12, season 4, episode 12. And the priest who was burned alive, and the woman he loved and who had a baby, where they had a child together. I mean, she sacrificed herself, and it just shows kind of like she sacrificed herself with him. It just shows you how important it is to do the right thing, even if you do face these horrific consequences. Sadly, that's just the theme of history. To stick to your guns, to stand your ground, to do what you believe in, it has caused a lot of pain, but then there is change through that pain. This was an amazing episode. John and Claire, I was gonna cry, like the way she was screaming, the way that they were holding each other, mourning with each other. It was really beautiful and dark and really like it makes you feel like you could just feel that their pain. They're such amazing actors, because that was so realistic, and I just felt that. And then them getting caught up in the moment of grieving and being drunk and waking up in bed together. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Jamie and Claire are the end all, obviously. I love them together. I want them to be together. I don't want her to cheat on him or him to cheat on her and all of that. But in this situation, it's so understandable why that happened. And it's so, I mean, Jamie would be fine, I'm sure. But yeah, there's like that little perverted side of me that's like, you know, like, ooh, you know, when you think about it, because Lord John is just so attractive. So it's like, I'm like, oh, I can see Jamie with John. I can see Jamie with Claire. I can see Claire with John. I can see the three of them. I'm inviting you into that a little bit here because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. But I'm curious if it is in the book because I don't know. It would be. Anyway, it just, as much as I want to be like, oh, you know, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed that moment. I enjoyed the scratches on his chest. I enjoyed it all. But Jamie is back. How do they get out of this situation? William knows the truth, and he has every right to feel how he feels. His whole life is a lie. The mother he even thinks is his mom is not even his real mom. The whole thing is a lie. It's a messed up situation, which I'm sure at some point he can maybe understand, but his reaction makes total sense to me. So I am so excited for next week. This was a wild ride. And I didn't even go into the Rob Cameron and so that's weird. So the Rob is so crazy. I don't know how that story figures itself out. And then Roger finding his father, that's so weird. Like maybe he is there to take him and bring him back and take him out because he's been stuck here, obviously, in this time. And so he needs to take him out. And anyways, yeah, there's so much going on. I'm so excited to see where this goes. I will see you all next week. Thanks so much for watching with me. Bye.